moving on. Now, this is probably the most, I don't know, it's a subjective thing, meaning, this is just my opinion, but this is probably the most important concept for you to understand for algebra, what an equation is. That's what we're getting at, trying to solve equations. Equation, in a sense, could be a problem, crisis, but this is really what we're getting at with algebra, are equations. And all the stuff I've given you before, variable, term, expression, these are all just the things that make up equations. Okay, and we see we're obviously going with, the very most basic, and then we're moving on. This is an obvious step-by-step process. But if you want, I'll just iterate. It's the simplest thing, the variable, and then variable, when you combine it with a number to get a product with a number, it becomes a term. And when you take the term and you add another number in this case, or it could be another variable, you suddenly have an expression, and now we have an equation. So you can see we're moving into something more and more complex. An equation, let's talk about the etymology. Equa. Someone think about what that is. What does that have to do with? Think of words that have EQUA in them. What's a word that has EQUA in it?
Equal.
There you go. Equal. Okay. Anything else?
Equator.
Equator. Very good. Equator. Very good. And how about equestrian? No. I got you on that one.
Equus.
Equus. That's right. It comes from.
It's not EQUA. It's EQ.
EQUUS, exactly. It comes from equus. Very good play, too, by the way. That means horse, of course, but a horse of Mr. Ed. Equation has equa as the root, okay? And this comes from Latin. Equa means?
Equal.
Equal. Oh, I get that up there. So, that's the most fundamental thing to understand. It just means equal, okay? Because I want you to know the difference between expression and equation. Okay, and the key here is knowing that this has equa in it, meaning equal. I'll give you the definition from the dictionary, mathematical sentence that states that two quantities, two numbers or sums of numbers, whatever, are equal. In other words, x equals 2. That is an equation. Now you say, that's an equation? That's just too simple. But it is. It's an equation. I'm sorry. I wish I could do something for you. I wish I could, put little flowers and a little man standing here and he's waving a flag of Canada. I don't know. But the thing is, it's okay. It's all right. Just breathe. Equal symbol is all we're talking about. That's what we really need. Because notice, with the expression, what do we don't have? We don't have an equal symbol. Okay? The expression lacks an equal symbol. Okay, here we have an equal symbol, and there we do not. But when we take the expression 2x plus 4, and we set it to, Dave, you've been feeding me great numbers?
4.
Great. 2x plus 4 equals 4. Now we have a what?
An equation.
All right. Okay, sometimes I can't hear it. 2x plus 4 equals 4 is an equation because it has an equal symbol.